Remember that video from 2 weeks ago where I said don't buy an old caravan? This is why. Excuse the squint. It's very sunny out here. This is the first sunny day we've had in about 4 months. Another reason not to get involved in old caravans. They nail the aluminium skin to the wooden frame with steel nails. The steel and the aluminium set up a galvanic reaction, and over time it bores little termite holes in the aluminium. And this is what I'm dealing with here. Come and look. There's one of the nails just starting to corrode around its head, but in other places you can see where there was a nail just here, and either side of it has all corroded, and here, and here, and here, and here, 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 and probably all the way along there. So it's a lot of work. Really, the entire thing should be reskinned. But in this instance, it's not going to happen. And I'm just going to put a really, really good quality compatible sealant over it. Here in New Zealand, CRC Industries is the name of the company that distributes the ADOS range of adhesives and sealants, and they've got a helpline. Now, I contacted them and we had a few emails either way between myself and a really, really helpful guy from CRC, and he recommended this one, Galv Seal. Galv Seal's not generally available anymore. It's only available by special order. So he sent me a couple of tubes, and it's really good how it bonds to the aluminium and the old caulk that's down inside this crack. I'm very impressed with it. When you start pulling out the cabinetry and working on the inside of it, this is the kind of stuff you're going to find. Back in the 1970s, they didn't have silicone and good quality sealants like we have today. All they had back then was caulk. And caulk appears to be something made out of chalk and snot. And honestly, UV and weather and the heat and the cold and everything that a caravan is subject to over the years can't be handled by caulk. Every joint on an old caravan is going to start leaking sooner or later, and you're going to be left with this. Handfuls of rotting, disgusting panel that has to be pulled out and redone. Then you're going to find that the frame is damaged as well. After the frame, you're going to find that water has soaked into the ungalvanized metal floor structure, and the whole thing is going to start falling apart. Just don't play with old caravans. It's not worth it. It's unhealthy, it's uneconomical, it's just unwise. And you know what? Stay away from new caravans too, because they're just the same, only newer. Within a few weeks of caravans leaving the factory, they were starting to leak in the old days. It was a constant chasing yourself round in circles to try and keep them dry inside. Now, what happens when they stop being dry inside? Well, all of the panels are made out of this rubbishy cardboard material, and all of this stuff is just going to start rotting and filling with mold, and pretty soon the whole thing becomes a little box of unhealthiness. So what am I faced with here? A 1970s caravan where all of the ceiling is rotted, most of the walls are rotted, and now it appears that the floor is rotted because, of course, gravity and water do their damage over the years, and you're left with something that you've paid multiple thousands of dollars for that's really worth nothing. Luckily, my friend who owns this knows me, and I'm prepared to do it for a bit of a swapsy. So I'm spending a couple of days on this old van, pulling out the rotted material, relining it, and trying to make it into something that he can just use as an outside room. So don't look at this video as a how to fix your old caravan video. This is a warning video. This is a don't do it video. Just don't go there. Don't get involved in old caravans. It's not worth your time. Okay, rant over, back to work.